David Kelly, I'm a co-owner of Multi-Access Technologies.
And Jay Simpson, co-owner of Multi-Access Technologies.
Our passion is about machining, quality.
We do 5-axis milling, full fluid, not just positioning, multi-axis turning, up to 6-axis with main and some spindles. We do a lot of exotic alloys as well, the Inconels and Haynes material.
We started our business in August 2021, and it was just me and Jay. And then since then, we've hired on, and we have 4 full-time employees, and we're expanding and hiring more. Being based out of Seattle, a lot of our customer base is the space industry, satellite industry. We try to reserve quite a bit of our business, I would say 5% for homeowners and ventures, because we're really passionate about trying to build a community. I love customer relations. It's just relationships.
So my passion really is just driven from building things. I mean, at a young age, I was taking apart things to see how they work. Really, the journey has been of many, right? I've kind of held a lot of titles at a lot of different companies, everywhere from, again, the apprentice machinist all the way up to, obviously, now as a business owner.
Periodically, we would have some engineers come talk to us and say, hey, you guys really should start your shop. And then finally, one day, just over coffee, we were both at even keel, and we said, no, I think it's time.
Every shot not taken is this opportunity missed. So we figured we might as well try it. The difference, I think, with us is we just had enough courage to do it. We have to have a lot of high-end equipment for the parts we make.
I would call it our investment philosophy. It's really about, is the dialogue of where do we want to spend our money? And it's always about capital equipment, the right equipment, the inspection equipment. We really focus on reinvesting into the business.
We try to pride ourselves as a high-time shop. Machine that was available that I could get for the capabilities we needed at a high time. The more I ran it, I'd say, man, you got to see this thing. It's awesome. My first experience at IMTS obviously was not as a business owner. It was as a worker being in a business. And of course, my first experience, it was a whirlwind, right? It was way bigger than I had ever thought. There were a lot more people than I had ever thought. Everybody's warning you about putting on your walking shoes because you walk a lot. If you're into manufacturing, it's a kidney candy store. Everything from, machinery to cutting tools to, tons of representatives and people out there not selling you, but trying to talk to you about their product, not necessarily selling you on the product. They're trying to show you how you can improve your operation with their product. You just go from booth to booth, you look at different things. The second year was much more, I'll say, focused into groups, right? I want to look at cutting tools. I want to look at work holding and those types of things. The last year we went, which was the previous IMTS, that one was as a business owner, which is a completely set of different goggles, right? And we're looking at it from, gosh, we don't have a lot of money to spend. 2, we got a ton of problems to solve. Where do we start first?
This year, what I'm excited to explore more is really just the work holding. There's work holding, some software. I think our equipment is pretty good. We might look at some potential inspection equipment, but for the most part, a lot of it's going to be work holding because we still maintain our job shop, which we do here, but we've expanded our business and we're going to do some production shop. And so it's kind of, the question is, can the work holding serve both businesses?
I'm going to take that recipe of developing in the R&D shop, right? You develop that cookie recipe to pristine and it works and everybody likes it. And now how do you take that same recipe and put it in a production shop and just bake thousands of cookies using that same recipe?
I am David Kelly.
I am Jay Simpson.
We are passionate.